RedBeetle's empty charges and deceptive debate tactics exposed. Recently, RedBeetle, Monty Collier, made a video accusing me, Loggers55, Cal Elohim, of being a Pelagian. You see all kinds of people on YouTube. Consider Richard Jackson, aka Cal Elohim and Bloggers55. Since I've watched this man on YouTube, I've seen him teach the free offer of the gospel, man's free will, lordship salvation, and now Pelagianism. RedBeetle used screenshots to support his false charge, taken from comments made under one of my videos. In the comments section of one of his recent videos titled "The Gospel is to be Obeyed According to Gordon H. Clark," Richard was asked a couple of questions from two of his viewers. As usual, RedBeetle dishonestly chose to ignore the context of the comments. It is true that only commands can be obeyed, or it is impossible to obey a proposition, but this does not imply that we can obey any of God's commands. Since the fall, all of Adam's natural descendants are unable to obey any of God's commands. It is false to say that fallen man can obey any of God's commands. Such a claim is a rejection of original sin and total depravity. Nowhere in the context was there any mention of the ability of fallen man to believe apart from the sovereign grace of God. The context was concerning logic. In fact, the very opposite was stated. The point is that only propositions can have the quality of being either true or false, and thus only propositions can be believed. On the other hand, only commands can be either obeyed or disobeyed. Thus, even though the gospel is a set of propositions, the command to believe them, since it is a command, can be either obeyed or disobeyed. The context was logic, not the fallen nature of man. This was completely ignored by Rofile, who persisted in trying to put words in my mouth. As can be seen, the accusation was denied. Richard Jackson's Pelagianism is logically incompatible with Gordon H. Clark's Calvinism, so why does Richard claim to be a Clarkian? Sadly, as can be seen, RedBeetle chose to ignore my explanation and accuses me of believing in Pelagianism. Again, I denied his false charges. Monty was deliberately twisted my words to look as if I am a Pelagian. Anyone who has watched my videos knows this is not true. The real question is, why has RedBeetle attacked me? The reason is that I recently uploaded a video on the relation between faith and works. This video consisted in nothing but an in-context quotation from Dr. Gordon H. Clark. Why didn't Monty want me to upload this video? Could it be that Clark does not teach the same thing that Monty has been teaching? Perhaps Monty is not as Clarkian as he claims to be. Dedicated to my brothers in Christ Jesus, Mark Aponte, Zach Cooker, and Mark Sennett, who have also been falsely accused by Red Beetle.